Hello everybody and welcome back to SkySaga Alpha 9. We're over here on the Lumostone Island and it's time for some more tutorials. So today we're actually going to be looking at a very quick update to an old technique. So this here is a flip-flop. Now this is a little bit different to the old flip-flop. The old flip-flop used more gates than this. So the old flip-flop had all of this plus 2 extra gates that we now actually don't need. So first of all, I need to say a huge thank you to Shathina, who pointed this one out to me. I've been doing a bit of testing and it seems really stable. So we're going to go through and show you how to build this guy. So first of all, for those of you who haven't seen them, flip-flops are a device where when you step on the pressure plate once, the output turns on and then it stays on until such time as you step on the pressure plate again and it turns off. Pretty simple. So this, of course, you can keep doing over and over again. These are really useful for setting up like 2 pressure plates around a door and hooking them up to the same input. So therefore, when you step on one, the door opens, and then when you step on the other one, the door closes, and it makes a really nice system where the whole system works based on people going through the door rather than actually using time delays or anything like that. So this guy is pretty simple, and he's a lot faster than the old latch, just because the fewer gates you have, the faster the thing goes. So we're going to quickly show you how to build this. Now, to build this, you're going to need a latch, 2 AND gates, a NOT gate, an input of any kind, and an output of any kind. So we're going to start with our latch and our gates, because we need those first. So we're going to go ahead and place our latch down, pretty much anywhere you like, and then you want to put an AND gate next to it, kind of on the same level. Then you want to go back a bit and put down your other AND gate, and then we're going to put down a NOT gate just like that. Now, what's happening here is these back two create a rising edge pulse, which is going to be hooked up to the input, so it gives one pulse to the rest of the system, and then the rest of the system is just this latch and this AND gate. So going through and hooking all of this stuff up, it's actually really easy. So the rising edge pulse, all you need to do for now is hook the NOT gate to the B side of this AND gate, and then we'll hook the rest of this up to the pressure plate when we put it down in a second. This guy here, which is the output of the pulse, we need that going to the A side of the other AND gate, and we also need it going to the on of the latch, just like this. Now the final steps here are to take the output of the latch and go into the B side of this AND gate. Then we're going to take the output of this AND gate and go into the off over here. So then we're going to go ahead and put down our inputs and outputs. So for me, I'm just using a pressure plate and a light. I'm going to throw the pressure plate down. The pressure plate gets hooked up to both this NOT gate here and across to the A side of this AND gate. So that creates our full rising edge pulse that goes into this circuit. And then if we place down our output light and hook up the latch to the light, this whole system is now complete. So basically the way this works is that every time you stand on this thing, this rising edge pulse pulses into this AND gate, and it also pulses into the on side of the latch. Now what this means is that every time you step on this thing, you're actually turning this latch on. You're giving a quick pulse to the on position of that latch. However, if the latch is already on, then this guy is going to turn on when that pulse comes through as well, but it's going to turn on and then the pulse is going to travel across to the latch and turn the latch off, just kind of one pulse length after the on pulse happens. So it's a little bit confusing as to exactly how this works, but essentially every single pulse you're turning this on, and if this guy was on before this pulse happened, then a second pulse happens just like a tiny fraction of a second later that then turns the latch back off. So like I said, it is a little bit confusing, but it does mean that this latch system has come way down in size, because realistically the actual, the flip-flop, that's what we're talking about here. The actual flip-flop is this bit. This guy here is the input. Of course, you do need a pulse to activate flip-flops, just because if you don't, they start cycling randomly. But this is the actual flip-flop that we are using here. So it's really small and really compact. Once again, thanks to Shathina for kind of pointing this out and helping me through with all of this stuff. So there you go. I hope that is useful to some of you guys. I hope you've enjoyed that one, and I will see you in the next video.